what's up, everybody? It's your boy. We out here just checking out this 250 Ninja that I have. You know what I'm saying? It's cold. I ain't got nothing else to do, so I figured I'd talk about, my bike. Basically, as you can see, I did a few modifications to it. The windshield. Let's start there since we're already here. Basically, I just I could have went and blacked out the original one they gave me. A lot of people were doing that. Came up with some great ideas. I want to keep it cheap, but looking around and pricing it, I was able to get it off eBay for like 25 bucks or 30 bucks. So I said, forget it. I'll just go ahead and do that. Put some decal stickers on it. Might have went overboard, but to me it looks good, man. I'm happy with it. You can see down there. Just give it that sporty racer look. I already get a lot of good compliments, man, from people when they look at this here bike. Most people think it's a 6. You tell them it's 250. They kind of give you a crazy look. To me, I was a beginner rider, and, I set on that, I believe it was a 650 Ninja, and it just felt like it had just a little bit too much body for me. As far as my weight, I'm about 200 pounds. I probably could have handled it. I'm about 5'10". But I just felt the difference between the two. Price range, probably would knock me up another $2,000-$3,000, which still ain't bad. But when I got on this, I just felt comfortable, man. And my recommendations to anybody that's a beginner rider or haven't ridden in a long time, you should just go ahead and just start out. They got this new one out, 2013, which, I'm thinking now I should have waited. I kind of like some of the features, but again, I'm very happy with my 250. Some of the difference are, the 2013 is fuel injected, which is cool because this is carbureted. You know what I mean? I have to, use the choke and everything to get her started. Also, let me move these gloves here. I had to go get those too. Got some gloves and match. Got that off eBay as well. You know what I'm saying? I just about buy everything that you may be seeing in this video from eBay. I believe 99% of everything. Alright, so we're losing focus a little bit. Sorry about that, folks. See if I can fix that. Yep, there we go. Alright, so back to this. They have a digital dash on this one. This has the old dash. I mean, the good features with this one is you have the gas. A lot of people that look at the bike say, man, that's really cool to have that. I guess most of the bigger bikes don't have it. So I'm aware of what my gas levels are. Most bikes you have to kind of just pull over and check or just get a guesstimate on when it's time to fill up. I mean, some guys have been riding a while. They kind of just know from the sound of the tank, I guess, and how light the bike is. But anyway, we got to keep this one revved up, man. When we're changing those gears, you got to red line this thing. I admit, I do that a lot to keep up with some of the guys that I ride with. But other than that, it's a lot of fun, man. I'm real happy. Oh, other things I want to show you too. Coming to the other side, basically on both sides, if you can see, is I have speakers. I'm installing my radio again. I had taken it off at one point. I was just like, you know what? Maybe I should go trade it in. And after thinking and sitting back and contemplating on how much money I may lose if I trade this thing in and how much fun I really am already having with this bike, I sat down and weighed it all out. And it just made better sense for me just to, stick with this one. Most of the guys I ride with, none of them tease me. You get certain looks when you tell them it's a 250. They look at it, looks like about a 6. Also, we got that new muffler. Haven't quite ridden her as of yet. I just put it on this winter, where I'm living right now. It's about 30, 35. I mean, more towards the end of the year. Last year, I was riding out there. It was about 40 and was going to go up to like 70. But I'll tell you, man, without any protection, I mean, I had the gloves. A lot of people put those, I guess they call them handlebar warmers or something like that, which you can plug into the battery to keep this grip nice and warm. Because the gloves didn't work for me. I mean, I had some great gloves, but, my hands was freezing, man. I was so happy to get to where I was going. By the time I got on the bike, rode home a little bit later in the afternoon, it was pretty nice. So I'm not one to get out there in the wintertime. If you do get out there, you already know, get the proper gear, man. I see some of these guys that go out and they buy the proper gear, so they're having fun still. Me, I'm just going to fall back and do some modifications. All right, so again, I put everything on that you see. I got some frame sliders I'm probably going to be putting on myself. Give you that extra protection just in case the bike falls. Good thing is, so far so good. I had a couple close encounters, but you know, I kind of just sit back and think, and that was one of the reasons I said I didn't want to trade in when it all came down to it. So, you know, what had happened, and give you a brief, is I was driving and I hit a pothole, which I couldn't even see, you know, but once I hit it, you know, I hit my throttle, and my throttle went, you know, and, you know, I didn't go too far, you know, but I'm thinking, like, if that would have been like a 6 or 7, just from talking with guys, that's normally what happens. You know, you hit that throttle too hard, the bike just lifts from underneath you. So again, all drivers out there, always be safe. You know, keep your eye. I mean, I keep my eye on the road now. I mean, I look for every little thing, man, which was a lesson learned. Again, I went overboard on the stickers, but as you can see, it makes the bike, to me, look a lot nicer. The decal. And the bike's a little dusty. Got it down here in the basement, you know. I'm doing my modifications. Decal stickers for it. You know, I think I got those off of eBay as well. Fender Eliminator kit. And then I think they just call this little thing of a net, whatever, just for, you know, some extra bags or whatever else. Yeah, got to get that tank protector, you know. Other than that, you know, what's up next? Next time, I'll probably do another video on this one. I'm probably going to start her up, let you listen to her. I got her down here in the basement now. I have to run her outside when the weather gets a little bit better, so I don't have to worry about them fumes. Even though I wouldn't run it for so long, but, you know, don't like the smell of that, you know. And then we also going to put the radio on. We'll let you listen in on that. And as well as we do have a light kit, you know what I mean? Got that off eBay as well. And, you know, wasn't even that expensive, man. It's really reasonable, like 40 bucks or something for I think it's like 32 light strip. Plugged it up to the battery, turned it on, man. This thing's going to look so much nicer, you know. So there's a lot of things you could do with your bikes. We already know that. I am so happy with my Ninja 250 2012. Far as that 2013 again, I'm not sure if I want to go that route as of yet. It's a new bike. Things you can do with this one, and I want to find out if I know this can be done. I can actually change this dash and make it digital. I might want to do that because I don't think I'm going to get rid of this bike for a few more years. Far as the CCs and the motor, I was thinking, looking at it and looking at some of the older 500 models, I was going to ask a couple mechanics, is it possible for me to buy that motor? Anybody out there know if it can be done? You know, send me a comment or something. You know, letting me know. I would like to get a 500 motor, 500cc motor, and try to replace it with the 250. And I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ride this bike until the wheels fall off then. And I may just do that even though it's still just a 250. Oh, another thing I got down here, I just noticed, looked over, and you can see more stickers, but I just went out and got me some of those little clips for your keys, for the, you know, just to hang the helmets on real quick. Underneath this here seat, they actually have some helmet hangers that you can use, but, you know, one thing I didn't like about the bike is it's a little tricky to get this seat on and off, so who wants to go through all that? I normally just wrap my helmet around my handlebars and call it a day, but I figure with those, I'll just let it hang that way. Do I have the pros? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. The cons? I just wish it was digital and had the fuel injection like it's a newer model. And just a little bit more speed. So, other than that, take care. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. You'll see me on the road tearing them up. 2013, baby, we ready to go.